There we go. I don't mind spending a ton of money on a computer. I don't mind saying, when I built this computer 3 years ago, 7 years ago, I spent $3,000 on the hardware. That did not include peripherals. Didn't include mics, keyboards, TVs, display screens, speakers, external hard drives, CD players, cords. All that included was the case and everything that went in it. I'll spend twice that. I don't mind spending money on that, and a lot of money. But I'm not going to do it until I have to. 7 years in the computer world is like, yeah, yeah, it is. My brother-in-law tells me, you got a 2-year-old computer, time to replace it. Because in his line of work, they don't buy top-end computers. Everybody gets a new laptop every 2 years. You know, when you're working for a major defense contractor and you got, say, almost 1,000 people underneath you that are, it's one of those jobs, those guys get computers every 2 years, no matter what. Well, laptop is good if you have to have a portable computer. I don't know why somebody needs a laptop at work so they can bring it home. It makes sense when it comes to security issues because you don't want to share that. And some of it you don't want to put over the internet wire because somebody can hack into it. So there's a security thing there. But there's solutions. That's what they make flash drives for. You can bring the sensitive data home on a flash drive and don't connect your home computer to the internet. And that's your work computer. Don't share it with your home. There's ways of doing it. True, but the average Joe, a student, I get that too. Yeah, yeah. That's why I don't understand why people use cell phones as computers. Because that's what a cell phone is. It's a computer that you can use for a phone. Pretty much. And I tell people, well, if I want a computer, I'll go home and use mine on a 42-inch screen. Gaming is ridiculous on Wi-Fi. I don't care how fast the Wi-Fi is. Well, whenever you go wireless, it's a bottleneck. You can't beat a line. I believe that. I don't think they've come up with a Wi-Fi that does as broad of a band and cannot be interfered with externally. You can't be being exactly. That's the way it was explained to me. But I realize that, hey, somebody might invent a Wi-Fi that has a super wide broadband and can carry more data than what is it, a Cat 6 now? Are they up to Cat 6 or is it Cat 5? A Cat 5 Ethernet cable. And who's to say Cat 5 won't turn into Cat 15? I don't know the cutting edge. You said without you, I see that's what happened there. 7 now, if I recall. It's up to 7 now. Well, and the USB turned into USB 2, and now there's a USB 3. I'm not up onto the latest hardware. And my brother-in-law, who's that real genius guy, he ends up being the director of IT wherever he works, who helped me build my first computer back in '94. He doesn't even build computers anymore. He is so out of touch with hardware. His son does it, my nephew. Of course, things are going fiber now. Whole different ball of wax. Yeah, where you can get it in the cities. I don't really want to get in that encounter right now. What I do want to do is a save. And what's my next on my list? Purchase a tame goat. Okay. I remember that tame goat. There's all kinds of goats in this game wearing backpacks. And all you gotta do is activate them, with, click on the A button, but speak to them, and all of a sudden they'll follow you. The goat's down here. Are you Havlar? Is that the name? Havlar?
Yeah?
Can I buy your goat?
Of course.
Here's my offer, 200 gold.
For that price? Sure.
Gilda, where'd you go? Got a quest marker, or do I have to hunt you down? She's usually in this field and she's wearing a pack. Oh, there she is. I'm surprised there's no quest marker. I'm glad there's not. They lead you by the hand too much. Yeah, you have to keep up with it constantly or you're outdated. Oh, really? Hey there, buddy. Want to come with me? Find out more about Hilda. I need you to carry something. Wait for me at home. Let's remove your pack. Come with me. How do I learn more about her? How do I learn more about her? Find out more about... I found a notice in the bannered mare offering a tame goat for sale. I need to talk to her. I did that. Find out more about Hilda. Well, let's go back to the same guy and see if he can tell me something about her. Trying to...
Hi.
Hi. Oh yeah. You got my money and now you're done talking to me. Okay. How about it? How about your wife? Her daughter or whatever?
Did you see those guards? Get out of line and you'll have them to deal with.
Yeah, well...
Until next time.
Okay, what about you? Can you tell me anything about the goat?
You're looking a little rough around the edges. You feeling all right?
Oh, geez, what did I pick up a disease? Yes, I did. Okay, well, Hilda. Okay, well, you're coming with me, so let's fast travel somewhere. Let's put her at Hildesheim. Here it is. Hendrheim. Word. I don't know what that noise is. I hear it. Oh, it's that. It's the rabbit? Is that what rabbits sound like? It's not the sheep. It's not the chickens. It's not the chicks. I just love this farmland, whatever mod. All the animals. Yeah. Well, the Go isn't a mod. That's the anniversary edition stuff. But the rabbits are a mod. They're part of the there's two mods that deal with the rabbits. This one that adds a lot of rabbits to the farms, and another mod that takes all the wild rabbits and makes about 5 different colors. That's about it. Just something to mix things up a little bit. Add a little flavor, a little variety. Nothing fancy. Oh, and I hear birds chirping. So I'm not going to use her as a pack animal. Although it's a pretty good strategy, a game strategy. I've heard someone describe it, explain it. You can throw a spell that will call the animal to you. So if I leave this animal here and then I go across the nation and I get overloaded, I throw a spell, it calls the goat. The goat comes to me, I load all my stuff on it, and then I tell it to go home. And it carries all my stuff home. It's one way of managing your weight. Okay, Hilda. Stay here. This is your new home. But it is cute. Sure. Pet will be waiting. There you go. This is your bed. This is your home. So I collect all the pets and I give them their own home. Usually a home like this that I basically don't use. Or I rarely use. Sometime I should do a little bit of a playthrough or a play session where I get as many followers as the game will let me have. All the animals and the conjured beasts and the people followers. And there are mods that will let you have multiple followers. I could have quite an entourage if I really wanted to. Well, I'm not sure how to find out more about her. We'll just let that slide for now, and since that's way up here at the top of the list, we'll go back down to the bottom. Legends Lost. Find the detoured caravans. Oh. Okay. Falkreath, huh? I wish they didn't put a quest marker here because they gave you enough of a hint. Go to Falkreath. And then, travel the roads. What is that? Enemy. Enemy. Don't make me kill you. Isn't it dead yet? Who are you attacking, my horse or me? I guess I got a little bit of... What? Who conjured you? She's dead. You're supposed to die when she dies. Spriggan sap. Normally you get a taproot from these guys. Interesting. Yeah, this is a game I have over on Steam. The Anniversary Edition. Something you may want to check out is Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm familiar with that game. I think that female character looks pretty cool. The redhead with the dreadlocks. A thing that I need to overcome is all those mechanical animals that she's killing all the time. It seemed very hacky slashy, although there's a lot of story to it as well. It seemed to be female centrist, you know, for the young girls who need heroes. I don't mind that. Sure, I had fun with that one. Kind of forbidden. In Forbidden West. Zero Dawn was fun. It was on my radar. And it still is. Well, not to give away too much. Those are robots. It is in the future when we destroyed the planet. Okay. I've watched a guy play quite a bit of it. I almost think I remembered seeing it. Some of the game mechanics looked a little bit like, correct me if I'm wrong, in a good way, Assassin's Creed, where the character was jumping and climbing. Not real sure about that. It was some time ago. Okay, well, we killed it. Is there anything here worth taking? Kind of like Far Cry. I've watched a bit of Far Cry too. Another guy I watch. The guy who made the one guy I subscribe to. Because I like his emote. I was showing that earlier. You might not sure if you were in or not. Mr. says, yeah, some like Assassin's Creed. It's not my favorite, but I've got several of it. I've got Odyssey for PlayStation 4. I've never played it. I'm saving it for a power outage when I have no internet connection, or if my computer craps out. I can turn on my generator, I can turn on my console, I have a game I can play. I would go absolutely stir crazy if I couldn't watch YouTube or play a video game. I gotta keep my mind busy. worst comes to worst, I could probably find some books to read. But I much more prefer playing a video game. Which one do you have? What do I have? I've got PlayStation. Oh, I've got PlayStation 4 and I've got Odyssey. I've got Origins. And I've got Assassin's Creed. I can't tell which one that one is. I've got the one where they're in London with all the coaches. I've got the one where they're in America with the American Indian, not the American Indians, with when the revolution, so the redcoats are coming over from England, and you've got the Minutemen or whatever the American militia was called back then. So there's one, two, there's 4 of them right there. That's an interesting mechanic. The only trouble, if I were to pick a fault, is it's a little bit uncontrollable. Oh, okay, I am telling Mr. as you are telling me. Well, some of them are on Xbox 360. I forgot to mention that. I did buy something after PlayStation 2. I bought the Xbox 360. I forgot about that. And that's when I got into Fallout 4. But not into streaming. I tried it, but streaming from a console was a little goofy for me, and I was just dipping my toe in the water. Where am I going? I'm really close to where I need to be. I know the Xbox we have is all digital. Is there any other way? I don't even know what that means. Digital. I mean, I know what digital means. Yeah, CD. Oh, right, we're looking for these crashed sites. Well, looks like they were ambushed by arrows. I don't know if I'm supposed to be sleuthing around here. Well, how many arrows am I here to take? All of them. Everything is coming out now without a CD player. Okay, so it's like a static drive. The information is stored on a chip. That's what you might mean by digital. attunement crystal. Like the detoured caravans, enter the vault of the sightless pit. Retrieve the attunement crystal. Well, I just found one. The reports are right. Wraithguard and Sunder are singing. Or internet. Oh, right, like Steam, digital copies. Okay. I like having hard copies, especially my operating system. Periodically, I like to just reformat my drives and reinstall my programs. We have boxes full of CD, DVD, all that. I've got a small stack of games, but not that many. Maybe a dozen, 20. For Xbox. Half of that for PS4. Steam, I might have 20 games. I've talked to guys, oh, I got 5,000 games. Oh, wow. Mine are all AAA games, though, for the most part. For the most part. I belong to one of those game clubs. You know, you get so many games free every month. But they're, you know, B games, C games, whatever. The tools were only meant to be used on Numidium. It makes sense that they would never be allowed to leave Morrowind. To ensure this, Kagranak must have put in a failsafe system. Oh wow, it's 7 in the morning here. I was wondering why my wife was up. If the tools were ever stolen, drones would be activated across Tamriel to recover them. The drones would then store the item in a vault until a tonal architect could fetch them. Unfortunately, as I suspected, that information was enough for some of the captains to betray us and change course. They no longer care about the artifacts or the job. They consider the cargo to be a death trap and are taking measures to unload it. Your caravan might think they were carrying the tools, but Sadras and Hlalu swapped them before we ever got to Whiterun, and intentionally gave them to the retrieval drones. Retrieval drones? Fortunately, I managed to track the drones back to a vault near Winterhold. I know where that crash site is, what the locals call the Sightless Pit. That's on my map, I've been there. I've also discovered the vault can be opened with an attunement crystal, which I've sent along with this letter. As I am no warrior, I dare not venture inside without you. Hopefully this message reaches your party in time. For I know we are of like mind. As a scholar, I want to see the artifacts delivered to my master. And you have always been someone who does not shirk his duty. I have faith that you and your crew can return north and repair this mistake. Sveline. Ah, didn't notice that, huh? My mister's watching his football talk show. You know how when an infant gets tired, they rub their eyes? It's been a long time since I weighed 10 pounds. But I still have to rub my eyes. I just want to make sure I've picked up everything I can pick up here. So I need to shade my eyes a little bit. I think we got everything that can be gotten here. Oh. Or not. Well, let's go towards Whiterun. And it was down the road, up on the hill somewhere. Well, oh, it's sending me way over here. That's not... I didn't want to go to the sightless pit. I wanted to go... I don't... Let's do the White Watch Tower. We pretty much sleep during the day, up all night. I've got a very weird sleep schedule. I can't fall asleep until I'm exhausted. I can't lay down, turn the lights off, turn the TV off, close my eyes, and go to sleep. Doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. I play video games or watch TV. Usually I finish up, I watch, like when I'm done here, as tired as I am, I'll watch TV, YouTube, until I fall asleep. Now this thing is, I watched The Simpsons, I used to. I don't watch TV though. I haven't watched TV in years for the most part. Once in a while I'll watch Netflix. I'll start paying the $5 a month to watch Netflix. Now this game isn't behaving right. A window is supposed to come up where I can see this animal's inventory. I shouldn't have to hit the Y button, make myself jump like this, and then activate this menu. I should just see this screen automatically and be able to take it on the fly without going through this. This tells me that I've been playing the game too long without rebooting it. You stream The Simpsons. I've thought of doing things like that. You know, like you can host another streamer. I can put overlays of me playing a game while someone else is, you know, there's OBS is a very powerful piece of software. If you've ever streamed, it's a very powerful piece of software. I haven't seen anybody use it to its fullest potential. I don't need any iron. I don't want to get sidetracked. There's a crash somewhere along the mountainside. I found it once. And I that's Tundra Hall right there. It's not, or Tundra Home or whatever. I don't believe it's that far down the road. I think it's down this end. And it's on this side of the ridge. Oh, streaming is how you get TV? Okay. There's the crash. Now, I don't know if this is related to this quest or if this is something not related, but it sure looks like the same kind of thing. Find evidence of the caravan in Whiterun. I'm too tired to read this. My eyes are getting too tired. If the internet goes out, we do other things. This, I believe, is not a mod. I know it's not a mod. I believe it's Anniversary Edition. It might be Special Edition. It really might be Special Edition. You're gonna let me take that bow, are you? Oh, sure. Give me the crappy bow. Whoa. Yeah, these are like ambush sites. All these were dwarven bolts, not arrows. And they didn't tell me what kind of arrows. And I didn't look at my inventory. I didn't know, I wouldn't have noticed. That is what you have written. Boom, boom, that sounds like a giant. At least these guys, they're a little slow to aggro. If I leave him alone, he'll leave me alone. As long as I don't get too close to him. He'll probably just walk right by. Now, if I start to inch my way up towards him, at some point, he'll wave me off. Okay, well, let's check out this, yeah, under your name is the special edition. And I'm looking at Skyrim Anniversary Edition under my name. Like stream details. Skyrim Anniversary Edition starting soon. Anniversary Edition starting now. Yeah, starting now, not soon. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Edition. Special Edition. That's what I'm playing. special edition with the anniversary edition. And I guess if you're playing the anniversary edition, you have to have the special edition. It's required. It's a prerequisite. But some people, they downloaded it and they fought tooth and nail and bent over backwards to find a way how to uninstall it and get back the special edition. I don't know why. Read Veln's letter? Didn't I? I purchased all of them in a bundle. Probably got a good deal too. I bought Skyrim, the original edition, quite a long time ago. And because I did that, when the special edition came out, they gave me a free upgrade. So when the anniversary edition came out, it cost $20, 19 and change. That was a good deal. I wouldn't have paid 60 for it. Well, I would have. It wouldn't have been worth it, but I would have. I would have. Can't beat that. No, no. I've had games show up in my library. I don't know where the hell they come from. I've got a Dark Souls. I forget which one it is. I've got Prepare to Die, but then another one showed up. And I'm like, I didn't buy that. I wasn't aware that somebody gifted it to me. Was it because I was streaming and someone gave it to me to test play? Oh, and believe me, if I paid for it, I would know. My old lady's an accountant. We count every penny. We check every expenditure. We check every receipt. We don't get charged for anything that we did. Hello, Aptitude. You gave it to me? Man, you forgot. Hurts my feelings. Oh, so sad. You devil. How's it going this morning? Or is it morning? It's 7:30 here. Miss Roadrunner is probably, I don't know, 3 in the morning. Been lurking for a bit. Weird, you were talking about exactly what I'm playing right now. 4:30. I get confused with the time change. Dark Souls Remastered. Maybe that's what it was. I don't have Steam open, so I can't just quickly go and look. Well, I suppose I could. I could. Doesn't take much to open it up. All I gotta do is find my cursor. It's on one of these screens. It doesn't take. Oh, I opened up the wrong program. That was stupid. There, the other one. Yeah, I'm not tired. Let's close Discord. I don't need that running. Go to my library. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Dark Souls 3. That's it right there. I have Dark Souls Prepare to Die. Dark Souls Prepare to Die. Yeah, here it is. I won this on a giveaway. Oh, 3, okay. I can't play it. I can't play Prepare to Die either. I can't put it on easy. These games are way too difficult for me. Now that I'm here, I'll just finish my scroll, you guys. Here's my arc. I only played 5.6 hours. This is a lie. I've played this several times, but I played it under a different, hard to explain. Hard to explain. From a different third party. And I took the third party off my computer, but I rebought the game under another third party. So it started my hours again. 1 minute. But you can, I think I've got this, so they're in order of where I spent the most amount of hours. 2,700 hours in Fallout, 2,000 in Factory, 1,600. So if you add Skyrim and the other Skyrim together, oh, I thought it was over 2,000. Well, 1,700, same thing. That's what I play. Yeah, Dark Souls 3. I didn't buy that. I found it in there. It's a small collection. But that's me. Enter the vault. Not yet. Find evidence of the caravan in Whiterun. Didn't I just do that? Read the CD guards. No. Okay. Today's mission was to get rid of all these books. 99% of these will not drop out of my inventory. We have 2 copies of this, 2 or more of that. Yeah. I've got a couple copies of Fallout 4. I've got one for 360. I've got a few things on 360 that I rebought for the computer. Oblivion. You know, Fallout, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Some of the Tomb Raiders I've got on Xbox 360 as well as PC. And Skyrim I got on Xbox 360. Dragon Age is Xbox 360. Fallout 3 and 4. Assassin's Creed, Fable. I've got Fable 1 and 2. And there's a couple other ones. I didn't buy Fable, though, for PC. CD guards, no. Very similar to one of the other notes. Not sure, or did I read that one already? That one I can drop. I do have a couple books in here that can be dropped. Thought I read these. This game needs to be quit and rebooted. It's not behaving right. I can tell. It's probably due for a crash. You always make me want to play Skyrim when you stream it. Well, then I'm doing my job. Not really, but sort of. I guess that's a sign that I'm doing something right. You must enjoy it if it makes you want to play it. I know the same thing happens to me if I watch Croc build doing Fallout 4, then I want to build. Relaxing vibe in here. Yeah, you know, it's not for everybody. Slow paced, you know, I'll just stop and ramble sometimes for a while and forget to play the game. Very much so. I think everybody needs to calm down and relax. Too many people are high paced and jumpy and all wound up and in a hurry. It's like, calm down. Take it easy. We only got you 3 months out of the year. Yeah, well, I've been fully retired for a while, but I've been putting a lot of work on the farm, trying to set it up so when I get too old to work, it'll be there making money for me. It's just extra retirement money, and it's something that gives you a reason to get up. I gotta get out of bed in the morning, you know. Gives you something to do. I mean, what are you gonna do when you retire? Sit in a rocking chair? Sit in front of CNN all day? I mean, what are you gonna do? Gotta do something with your time. And I ask everybody that, and you don't need to answer, but I'll say it to you guys. What do you do with your time? You only got so much of it. The Reaper comes for us all eventually. You only got so much time. What are you doing with it? The older I've gotten, the more I try to use my time wisely. Especially try not to use my time on stuff that I hate. Bad energy, stuff that sucks. Stuff that pisses me off. Stuff that wastes my time, in my opinion. Some people think playing games is a waste of time. For them, maybe it is. For me, I think wasting my time would be washing windows. Because you just got to keep doing it, and doing it, and doing it, and doing it, and doing it. You can't just do it and call it done. I wanted to come up here to show you a mod. What? Oh, you're shooting at that? Yeah, see, this game isn't behaving right. I'm not supposed to have to do this way. What kind of Atronach is that? Well, you're not going to tell me. This is what I wanted to show you. Where'd her clothes go? I did not take them. I did not take her clothes off. I did not take her clothes off. What are you doing not wearing clothes? Dead bad guy, dead bad gal. Well, she's got rough skin. She's not wearing it, though. Oh, well. I don't care. There's somebody fighting something over there. Let's go stick our nose in it. Probably bandits that want to get killed. Yep, I can tell. Uh-oh. Not me. Oh, dead horse. You what? Dead bandit plunderer. Killed somebody's horse. Oh, and there's 3 somebody or others over there. They look like 4 of them. What's going on over there? Oh, wow. I don't know if I dare attack these guys. They're not showing up as enemies, they're showing up as Imperial soldiers. Why were they attacking this person? Is it a bandit? Doesn't look like a stormcloak. Yeah, bandit, okay. Sometimes I wish it was easier to identify. Oh, Fallen Bard Frost. Howdy, Fallen Bard. Thanks for stopping in. I'll put the sword away. It's supposed to pick that up automatically. Just parking over it. What I don't understand in some of these games is horses were eaten back then. I need to check to see if the dog opened the door. Be right back. Or bird. I think that meant to be a BRB. What's all this? Whoa. Whoa. Who killed all these? What? What? No, no, no. Get off of here. A bar-headed goose. A bandit. So 2 dead bandits and a fistful of Legion soldiers. Very... I didn't do it. All within a very short distance of the watchtower. Oh, did they come from in there? Oh, and the watchtower's on the other side of the hill. That's not a stormcloak, is it? Oh, that is a stormcloak. I thought that was a Whiterun guard for a moment. Well, oh, there we go. There's a stormcloak. That explains what happened here. Halted stream bandit camp. Yep. Oh, just got cold. Yeah, I bet it's a little colder where you're at. Although we were close to freezing. We might have hit freezing last night. So it looks like there was a storm. You're 24? Yeah. Figured to be a little colder than I am. We're in a pretty sweet spot in Connecticut. I'm in Connecticut. And we don't get the deep cold that the northern tier gets. Especially out in the central part of U.S. Something about New England. Oh well, you get snow there. Oh yeah. We get blizzards. We get deep snow. But our winters are a little more mild than they are out in the Midwest, in the northern tier. Well, we don't have the warm air masses that come off of the ocean like you got up in the Northwest. That's why you get all that rain and fog. Oh, I just keep finding bodies. Oh. I had to break tape. Another hour. How time flies.